You may want to mute when I go out because they'll probably bark, but you don't have to.
Hi. What do you think? What's this?
What movie are you watching?
Dark Knight.
Don't you gotta move. Mommy's gonna sit in the seat. She's got some work to be doing. Took a shower and then got all cozy on the couch. Mostly I just want a nap now. What about you, Bubs? You gonna come say hi? No. Oh, we're gonna show them that? Let me see. Let me see. Come here. This thing? We're gonna do some work on it? Mommy's got work to do, okay? Oh, excuse me. Sometimes I feel like I need lighting, makeup. This glare in my glasses. Good evening, good evening. Cleveland Awesome Trivia coming to you live from the living room of Das Gomenschloss. It's free to play, it's fun to play. About 15 minutes away from the start. 20 general trivia questions. Competing with other viewers or among your household or friends. I know some teams gather on Zoom or Facebook groups or whatever your thing is. I was actually chatting with another team recently who said they're not always able to tune in live, but they'll check back later. Kind of trivia on demand. Cleveland Awesome Trivia, Cat on Demand. Get you some. Shout out School of Rock. Got the music for vlogs, various artists playing. Thanks, YouTube. $6:50 according to the computer. That means we're 10 minutes away from the start of the Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Free to play, fun to play. Kiki, broadcasting live from the living room of Das Gomenschloss. We got Frank up there in the corner keeping us company. Sadie, Jane, and Rocky are looking pretty tired. Hopefully they'll stay quiet during the game. And Lilith has not had anything to say yet, but she usually ends up telling us about something. Goman got me all set up here on the computer, hopefully. Actually, I didn't even check to see. He's good about it. He got me all set up and he left for movie night. So he'll be out of the way. We can have all kinds of fun while the mice away. Cats will play. Welcome, Clue Crew. Jennifer Ann, pleasure to see you. Everybody having a good week? I got to go to the dentist on Monday. It's my own fault. I'm not a fan of the dentist, and I've waited far too long. Should have gone long ago. End up with a root canal. No fun. But I think I'm looking pretty good. Doesn't look like I've got any swelling, and feeling okay. I took one of the Motrins. Well, took one Monday. I think I took another one yesterday morning, but not a huge fan. So I was feeling pretty good today. Just took a couple Tylenol a little bit ago. So that's how my week's been. ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com. If you need to know more detail about how the game works, it's free to play. It's fun to play. It's 20 general trivia questions, 6 rounds of 3 questions each, plus a halftime and a final. You'll be keeping score for yourselves. There are sample team sheets that you can download and maybe even print out. Or you don't even have to keep score. We're just here for the fun of it. Yeah, I made myself some tea. My fancy shoe mug. Hello, Wolf. Ow, ow, ow. Rocky wants to know what I'm talking about. Is Mama talking crazy? Go back asleep. You're a good boy. He's over there doing Sleepy Circle. 5 more minutes till we get the game underway. Free to play, fun to play, all the details at ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com. You can also find out details there of when and where you can find the Cleveland Awesome Trivia. I aim to be back here on the YouTubes Sunday night. Is it Wednesday already? I guess tomorrow night you can find me at the Saucy Brewworks Pinecrest. And Goman is at Parma Tavern on Monday nights with his entertainment-based game. That's movie and TV trivia. And he broadcasts that live on the YouTube from Parma Tavern. But you can go in person and see him. We got a couple other hosts out and about during the week. Again, check ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com for all those details. Thinking probably getting back out to rookies after the Super Bowl Sunday night. Might as well wait till then, right? Picking at Goman's stuff. He'd be mad at me. Don't mess with his things. Brown, 16-0. Good evening. Awesome sauce. Nice. My low-key Facebook promotions worked. I love those little alien comics from Nathan Pyle. They're so cute. I probably send one to Goman at least once a week. I think that's me. Just a couple minutes away from the start of the Cleveland Awesome Trivia. General trivia game, 20 questions coming your way just for fun. Check out ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com. You can download team sheets there because you will be keeping a score for yourselves if you're interested in doing so. I'll be asking 20 questions. I will post them there in the chat section in case you have any questions about spelling or, how I love to mispronounce things. You can look at the question there, but please no answers in the chat. It's just for checking in, maybe saying hi to the other teams. If you need more time, that's also a good reason for the chat. You can type in there, I need another minute. I think I know the answer. It's in there. It's in there somewhere. But no answers in the chat, please. I will give you a couple minutes usually to come up with your answer before I move along, providing the answer for you. And keeping score for yourselves, don't forget, I gift each team with a free pass one time during the game on any of the questions 1 through 18. Doesn't work for the halftime or the final, but if there's another question during the game that you do not know the answer to, you can just give yourself some points by answering free pass or freebie. Hey, we are family. Thanks for joining in. Flying Monkey checking in. Soup B. Oh, good game tonight. Lots of teams playing. Good to see that. Again, I'm Kiki. I'm with Cleveland Awesome Trivia, here for a live trivia game, and heck, I'm ready if you are. Let's do this thing. Turn down my vlogging music. Heading into round 1 of the game. In round 1, your categories will be fun facts, legends, and buildings. Again, categories for round 1 are fun facts, legends, and buildings. Question number 1. True or false? Viking ships usually only had one huge sail, and it was made of wool. Interesting. Again, question number 1, the category fun facts. True or false? Viking ships usually only had one huge sail, and it was made of wool. Did I say hi, Soupy? I think I did. All right, as you can see, I've posted the question there in the chat. Again, just in case you have any issues with my pronunciation or questions about spelling, or if you somehow miss it and you want to, there it is. You can see it for yourselves, but no answers in the chat other than question 10. We'll, of course, want to know what your opinion is. I think I'm ready. I think we know where this one lands. Fun fact, true or false, Viking ships usually only had one huge sail, and it was made of wool, as a fun fact. And they'll warm up to the game when you want to make sure you get some points. So that answer was true. True, the answer we were looking for. All right, question number 2. Still warming up, so hopefully this one's not too tough. According to stories of legend, what was the name of King Arthur's sword? Question number 2, category legends. According to stories of legend, what was the name of King Arthur's sword? We watched a fun movie this afternoon. We've seen it before, 17 Again, starring Zac Efron. It was fun. It made me think of it, though, because his friend's a little nerdy, but has a lot of money to spend, and he has, by his front door, a stone with the sword in it. Just like this one, King Arthur's sword. And while you're thinking of that answer, although hopefully it's not too tough because we are still warming up, I'm going to go ahead and post this link, that thing, the GoFundMe. This community has been so fabulous supporting us over the years, and things have been a little crazy this last year, but, any help you could give us. Couple bucks. Think of it as tipping your hostess, or even just spreading that link around in your social circles to make it more visible. Maybe somebody else has a few extra bucks they could give us to help pay for my dental bills. Yay! All right. Again, I feel like that question's supposed to be relatively easy since we're just warming up with question number 2, the category legends. According to stories, what was the name of King Arthur's sword? He called it Excalibur. Excalibur, the name of the sword we were looking for. There's Lilith. I told you she'd have something to say. All right, question number 3. Category is buildings. The tallest building in the southern hemisphere will be called Green Spine and will be found on what continent of the world? It's all in future tense. Has it not finished yet? Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'll look it up. Question 3, category buildings. The tallest building in the southern hemisphere will be called Green Spine and will be found on what continent of the world? Let's see if can I copy and paste. So hard. All right, there's that question there in the chat. And this might be a little bit tougher, so I'll give you a minute or so to see if you can figure that one out, although we are just looking for a continent. There's only so many of those. We hear you, Lilith. Thanks for checking in. I know, old girl. We have to have a certain amount of segregation in the house. Rocky's a little bit rough and she's fully armed, and I just don't feel that's a good combination. What's she talking about? On Rockstar? Looking up the Green Spine. See if I can get you a little extra trivia on that. Has been approved. It's going to cost approximately $2 billion. Winning design in August of 2018. They were supposed to break ground in 2020. Wonder if the pandemic slowed it down. Oh, here we go. Like other developments, was identified as a project needing to be fast-tracked amid the impact of COVID-19. So maybe it'll be ready sooner than they originally planned. All right, are we ready with that one? Did you narrow down your continent option? Question number 3, category buildings. The tallest building in the southern hemisphere will be called Green Spine and will be found on what continent of the world? Hold on, it was a banking company. Where'd it go? Beulah International. The South Bank by Beulah, aka the Green Spine, will be is being built in the city of Melbourne on the continent and also in the country of Australia. Down under, if you will. Australia, the continent we were looking for there. All right, remember, if you manage to get all 3 questions in a round correct, it's called a sweep, and you can earn bonus points for that. Be sure to check clevelandawesometrivia.com for the rule sheet and score sheet, so if you want to keep score. All right, we're heading into round 2 of the game. In round 2, your categories will be countries, games that are not baseball, and baseball, the final category. Again, your categories for round 2 are countries, games that are not baseball, and baseball. Question number 4. Within 3 either way, according to United Nations estimates, where does Iran rank in terms of populations of countries, with 1 being the most populated? So, you know how this goes. The UN puts together a list of nations and ranks them by population, and we want to know where Iran falls on that list. Number one on the list is the most populated country. So, where does Iran fall? One more time. Question number 4, category countries. Within 3 either way, according to United Nations estimates, where does Iran rank in terms of population of countries, with 1 being the most populated? There we go. It's one of the tougher questions of the game. Are you going to use your free pass? It's not too early to use it, but you could save it for later because you just get 1. The vlogging music is still on, but it's like at 2, so I don't know if you guys can hear it, but that's what I was moving to. Sorry. Although that is one of our favorite activities here in Dusko Schloss, is putting on a little dance party. How are we doing with that one? You need more time? It's not much of a range. Kind of a tough question. But at this point in the game, chances are you still have that free pass available to you, so you could use it. Soupy requesting more time. No problem. All right. I'm good too then. Question for the category countries. Within 3 either way, according to UN estimates, where does Iran rank in terms of population of countries? They fall at number 18 on the list. 18, the answer we were looking for. So if you answer between 15 and 21, or used your free pass, give yourself credit for that answer. All right, question number 5. Category games. How many total dice are used to play the game of Yahtzee? Question number 5, category games. How many total dice are used to play the game of Yahtzee? I feel like there should be an exclamation point in there. Isn't that part of the branding? Everybody having a good week? Can't believe January is almost over. And I feel like the weather people have been teasing us this week. A couple times I've been getting weather advisories and then like not even really any snow. It's no fun. And it has, of course, been gray. It's my favorite part of Cleveland winters. Winters in the land, so gray. All right, here we go with the answer for question number 5, category games. How many total dice are used to play the game of Yahtzee? Well, let's see. It's good if you get a pair. Pretty good if you get 3 of a kind. And if you get 4 of a kind, that's amazing. But 5? That's a Yahtzee. Yahtzee was the answer, or 5 was the answer we were looking for in the number of dice in Yahtzee. Silly, sorry. Question number 6, category baseball. What do the letters ERA mean for a pitcher in the sport of baseball? Oh, I feel like even I might have gotten this one. Sports ball. Again, question 6, category baseball. What do the letters ERA mean for a pitcher in the sport of baseball? And actually, that's probably mostly just because once upon a time I was in radio and broadcasting sportscasts, sports updates, and my husband was nice enough usually to write those for me. So I learned a little something, but not enough that I would have ever been writing my own sportscast. Sorry about that. My copy and paste was not up to par. Yahtzee's in there twice, but there we go with that question in the chat about the sports ball. We got a couple baseball fans playing tonight, at least. All right, I feel like if I knew this one, it couldn't be too tough. So just a couple more seconds on it. Nail down those answers. Or give me a shout out if you really need more time. Question number 6, category of baseball. What do the letters ERA mean for a pitcher in the sport of baseball? ERA stands for earned run average. ERA, earned run average, the answer we were looking for. And that was the end of round 2. We're heading into round 3 of the game where I help you out a little bit with 2 50-50 questions and a range question. Your categories for round 3 are math, fun with flags, and royalty. Again, in round 3, I'm going to ask you a math question. I'll give you a 50-50 shot at that. Math is hard, I know. Fun with flags, you'll have a 50-50 on that question, and a range within to answer the royalty category. Question number 7. In what branch of mathematics is something known as a, oh, let me see. I need to get my eyes checked. Sorry. Differentiation used? Is that geometry or calculus? You know what? I'm just going to post this question in the chat because I'm sure I am not pronouncing that correctly. Differentiation. There we go. There it is. I found it. In what branch of mathematics is something known as a differentiation used? Is that geometry or calculus? I said it once or twice. That's all you get. Math is hard, even pronouncing math. All right, that is a 50-50. Flip a coin. Make it a wager against your housemate. Each of you picks one. Whoever picks the wrong one has to do the dishes. Question number 7, category math. In what branch of mathematics is something known as a differentiation used? Is that geometry or calculus? The answer we were looking for is calculus. Calculus, home to the differentiations. I don't even know what that means. Math is hard. All right. Question number 8. Category fun with flags. Which of these flags does not have a sun on it? Israel or Macedonia? And again, question number 8, category fun with flags. Which of these flags does not have a sun on it? That of Israel or Macedonia? Excuse me for like 20 seconds. I'm nervous about something. Excuse me. What are you doing, princess? Sorry about that. I'm back. So Sadie Jane is on a steroid regime because you may have heard her before, but she has a cough, collapsed trachea or something. I guess it's common with Pomeranians. But anyway, she's on a steroid regime to keep the cough under control. And when she doesn't get the steroid every day, just every couple days. But when she does, she tends to pee a lot more. And I keep a pad in the bathroom for her to use. And I just got nervous that I'd forgotten to put one down, but I did, although she'd used it. So whatever. I saw her leave the room. I figured that's where she was headed. All right, that's enough of that. You guys got my fun with flags? Which of these flags does not have a sun on it? The one we were looking for was Israel. Israel, the answer we were looking for, does not have a sun on their flag. All right, question number 9, category royalty. Within 5 years either way, in what year did film actress Grace Kelly marry Prince Rainier III of Monaco? Question number 9, category royalty. Within 5 years either way, in what year did film actress Grace Kelly marry Prince Rainier III of Monaco? Not sure if I'd have known this one. I mean, I know who Grace Kelly is, so I'd probably be able to come up with a general area as far as the timing goes, but I don't really follow the royals like some people do. I did start watching I forget the title. It's on Netflix about Mary, Queen of Scots, and King Francis of France. All right, anyway, it's fictional though. Well, mostly, I think. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Like I said, I don't really follow the royals. That's the first one I've really watched. Of all those, The Crown and all that stuff. All right, are you ready with this one? Come up with a good year. Question number 9. Category royalty. Within 5 years, either way, in what year did film actress Grace Kelly marry Prince Rainier III of Monaco? The answer we were looking for? The year of 1956. 56, the year we were looking for. So if you answered between 51 and 61, or if you used your free pass, good move. You can get yourself some points. We're now heading into our halftime question that works a little bit differently. No wagering involved, single question, single answer worth 10 points if you happen to know it. However, often it is a difficult question. So if you're not so sure, I'll be providing a very generous 50-50 hint. Once you see or hear the hint, pretty much guarantees you'll get 5 points. And it's not quite possible in this format, but if you were to get it wrong, that would be 0 points. So 10 points if you happen to know it, 5 points once you see or hear the 50-50 hint, and then 0 points, which is impossible. Okay. All right, ready? Here we go with our halftime question. What was the nickname given to Britain's first operational nuclear weapon? What was the nickname given to Britain's first operational nuclear weapon? Hi, Handsome Bubs. What are you doing? So we have a big window on the front of the house. We keep the curtains drawn, and actually there's a porch on the front. We usually keep the blinds down there, so he can't really see much out that way, but he watches the windows that are like high up. You see the one back there? He watches those windows for like light reflections. He's waiting for Goman to come home. All right. It was supposed to be tough. But just in case you don't know, I have my very generous 50-50 hint coming your way. 10 points if you have gotten it so far. 5 points once you see or hear my hint. What was the nickname given to Britain's first operational nuclear weapon? Was it the Blue Danube or Ye Old Bomb Thingy? You know how it goes. That first one, probably the correct answer. That second one, something Goman just made up. Ye Old Bomb Thingy. It's a good, nice British turn of phrase. All right, we'll take a quick break now. Let you refresh your beverage or run to the bathroom, powder your nose, or just a minute or so, and we'll come back with the second half of Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Do we have big teams playing tonight? Oh, yep. I'm sorry. I forgot to invite you. Please, if you're interested in doing so, go ahead and share your scores there in the chat. See how the competition stacks up, how the game's going. Oh, I see some fist shaking coming on. Sorry we came here to drink. Awesome sauce. Good to see you guys. All right, I'm going to warm up my tea real quick. And then we'll head into the second half. Rocky, are you going to keep them company? Are you going to keep them company? What, you think that's for you? It's not. It's not, little puppy. You want to come up and say hi? Come on. Hey, what are you doing? All right, my tea's a little bit warmer now. It's 7:33. I can't finish up too late or Goman will never leave me alone again. He likes me to keep things moving. Again, in case you're coming in late, clevelandawesometrivia.com for all the details about how the game works. Sample team sheets there so you can keep score for yourselves. Don't forget, I gift each team with a free pass, one free pass for the game. So if you have not used it yet, please use it by question 18 because it is no good on the final. We're heading into round 4 of the game. In round 4, categories will be Your Opinion Counts, Insects, and Explorers. Again, categories for round 4 are Your Opinion Counts, Insects, and Explorers. Question number 10. What is the better restaurant side dish? Glazed carrots or Brussels sprouts? This is the one time where we invite you to please share your answers in the chat so we can see how the opinions stack up. But, it is your opinion that counts, so no matter which one you vote for, you'll get some points. Glazed carrots or Brussels sprouts? I'll never forget the time when I was young and Mom accidentally burnt the carrots that she was glazing. Those turned out super tasty. I've always been good with carrots. Brussels sprouts I did not like until more recently, and now I'm a fan, especially if they're like well roasted and some balsamic glaze. Brussels sprouts. Goman might eat carrots if they're practically mush, but I don't think he'd come near a Brussels sprout in his life. Fried okra, really? I've heard it's one of those dishes where you got to cook it just right. I see you, Browns. Yeah, Goman does not eat vegetables either. He would eat neither of these things. Well, maybe the carrots under great pressure, but definitely not the Brussels sprouts. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Looks like Brussels sprouts are coming out on top tonight. That'd be my vote too. Brussels sprouts, the better restaurant side dish. All right, question number 11, the category insects. What nocturnal beetle emits a green light from organs on its abdomen? Question number 11, the category insects. What nocturnal beetle emits a green light from organs on its abdomen? Please, no answers in the chat now. That's just for letting me know if you need more time or to trash talk your opponents. But no answers, not even the ones you think are funny. Keep it to yourself. Again, I should be back here on the YouTubes on Sunday night. Tomorrow I'll be out on the town playing live at Saucy Brewworks in Pinecrest on the east side. And Monday night, Goman's live at the Parma Tavern, but also broadcasting here on the YouTube with his entertainment-based game, movie and TV trivia. All right. I feel like this one was pretty easy. Wasn't looking for anything super technical, so don't stress yourself out. Question number 11, the category insects. What nocturnal beetle emits a green light from organs on its abdomen? The answer we were looking for was the firefly. I'm sure there's a more technical name, but wasn't looking for it. Just that one. Firefly, the answer we were looking for. Question number 12, category explorers. The continent of Australia was discovered by which European explorer? Question number 12, category explorers. The continent of Australia was discovered by which European explorer? I take a sleeping Miles as a compliment. Nice soothing tones from Kiki. Just wait till the puppies get riled up, then Miles will not be sleeping anymore. Not that I'm encouraging that. Talking to you two, Saging, Rocky. All right, how you guys doing with your explorers? Did you make your list? Narrow it down? Question number 12. category explorers. The continent of Australia, down under, was discovered by which European explorer? The guy we were looking for? Sir James Cook. James Cook, the explorer that discovered Australia, the Aborigines. And then they decided it was a good place to be a prison. All right, that was the end of that round. We're heading into round 5 of the game. In round 5, your categories will be, the Olympics, books, and computers. Again, round 5 categories are Olympics, books, and computers. Question 13. Within 4 either way, in what year did London first host an Olympic Games? Question number 13, category Olympics. Within 4 years either way, in what year did London first host an Olympic Games? All right, get a range to work with there. Or maybe that free pass if you haven't used it yet. Question 13. Category Olympics. Within 4 years either way, in what year did London first host an Olympic Games? The year we were looking for was the year of 1908. 1908, the answer we were looking for. So if you answer between 1904 and 1912, or if you used your free pass, you go ahead and give yourself credit for that answer. Question 14, category books. In what mythological country did C.S. Lewis set his novel, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Question 14, category books. In which mythological country did C.S. Lewis set his novel, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? She just zapped me? How come you got zapped? Does mommy need to turn up the humidifier? Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. There him is. There's my rockster. Oh, he's coming all the way up. It's my lap puppy. 60-some pounds of lap puppy. What happened to the TV? Oh, new video. It's like quiet puppy music, huh? When we leave Rocky, he goes in his crate, and we put on keep your puppy calm music on YouTube. Sometimes he gets to watch the birds and the squirrels or other puppies taking walks. So fun. All right, I feel like this one was a relatively easy question if you happen to know any other books by C.S. Lewis. It's question 14. In which mythological country did C.S. Lewis set his novel, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? That was someplace called Narnia. Narnia, the answer we were looking for. Question 15, the category computers. In the 80s and 90s, what was the name for a flexible disk used for storage of computer data? Oh, you're slipping. Oh. What was that category? Computers. Question 15. Computers, the category. In the 80s and 90s, what was the name for a flexible disk used for storage of computer data? Lilith says she knows this answer. They can't see her cute face because we're looking the wrong way. There's that cute face. Back in the dark ages of computers. Oh, bless you. You okay? Was I burping you again? Too much patting? Oh, I should do this again. One more time with this silly link. It's not silly at all. It's greatly appreciated, really. All the help that you've given us, we really couldn't do without it. But even now, if you could just spread that GoFundMe link around in your social circles, tell other people what a fun time you have being part of the Cleveland Awesome Trivia community, and maybe they'll join us. Hang out with us here on the YouTubes or out and about in the world. Hopefully there will be more of that happening soon. Anybody get their vaccine yet? I don't think we're anywhere near the phase 1A, B. All right, question 15, category computers. In the 80s and 90s, what was the name for a flexible disk used for storage of computer data? The answer we were looking for was the floppy disk. Floppy disk, flexible data storage. All right, we're heading into our final round of the game, round 6, where your categories will be Don't Think Too Hard, Criminals, and Holidays. Round 6. Categories are Don't Think Too Hard, Criminals, and Holidays. Question 16. A quarter horse gets its name because of its exceptional speed in running what distance? Again, question 16, the category Don't Think Too Hard. A quarter horse gets its name because of its exceptional speed in running what distance? Hot tea in my fancy shoe mug. Pretty sure I got this at like the Goodwill or something. It's a good size though. What's everybody else drinking? All right, you're not supposed to think too hard on this one, so don't do it. Question 16. A quarter horse gets its name because of its exceptional speed in running what distance? The answer we were looking for was the quarter mile. The quarter horse runs a quarter mile. Who knew? Now you do. All right, question 17, the category criminals. According to a popular rhyme, what was the name of the girl who took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks? Terrible. Question 17, the category criminals. According to a popular rhyme, what was the name of the girl who took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks? I went with a nice chai tea this evening. There's Rocky. What are we doing, Rocky? Itchy, apparently. Sorry. Guess he needs some private time. We have a lot of the programming that's like crime drama, I guess. We watched a decent amount of a season of Kids Life Without Parole or something. And we watched one the other night about the Menendez brothers. Apparently, according to statistics, patricide does not happen very often. All right, how are we doing with this one? You guys into your crime drama too? According to a popular rhyme, what was the name of the girl who took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks? It was some girl named Lizzie Borden. Lizzie Borden, the answer we were looking for. All right, question 18, the category holidays or special days of the year. Remember, it's a generous range. Within 3 months, either way, in what month is National Bagel Day celebrated? I like bagels. Bagels are good. A little cream cheese or maybe some hummus. Within 3 months, either way, in what month is National Bagel Day celebrated? I'm looking at bagels. Now I want an Einstein Brothers sandwich. A couple of years ago, I was getting those somewhat consistently. I was volunteering at a yoga studio, helping with their laundry and cleaning the floors between sweaty classes so I could participate in yoga for not pay so much. And Goman would take me and drop me off and then go get me an Einstein Brothers bagel sandwich. Might send him on a special errand tomorrow. All right, how are we doing with this one? It's pretty generous range. You got 3 months either way. And these are also random. Who knew? Who knows? I'm from Toledo, and we had a local bagel shop called Berry Bagels, the best. And we used to get those in the cafeteria at school. That was key. Love me a berry bagel. The onion, crunchy on the outside, soft and doughy on the inside. All right, here we go. Within 3 months, either way, in what month is National Bagel Day celebrated? And I especially feel bad because I missed out on celebrating just about a week ago. It's in January. January 15th was when we celebrated Bagel Day this year. Womp womp. All right. We are now heading into our final question. Oh, did I say? I said January. I didn't give you the range. Sorry. October to April. October to April. And you can give yourself credit on that one. All right. And we are heading into the final question where you can wager any, all, or none of the points that you've gathered so far throughout the game. Feel free to go ahead and share those point totals when you come up with them in the chat area. See how you stack up against the competition. Give you an idea of how you might want to wager any, all, or none of your points on the final question. Oh, yeah. Did you go to BGSU? Go Falcons. I was there for a minute. All right. Some decent scores there. Not too bad. We came here to drink considering your first half. All right. Again, you can wager any, all, or none of your points on this final question. And as usual, I'll have a handy dandy hint available. Once you see or hear the hint, you'll only be able to wager up to half of whatever you've gathered thus far. Did I cover everything? I feel like I missed something. I don't know what that could possibly be, but all right, ready? Here we go. Our final question tonight. What is the only U.S. state whose eastern and western borders are both rivers? What is the only U.S. state whose eastern and western borders are both rivers? And how are you with your geography? Kind of feel like that means you could, the coastal cities, kind of mark those off the list. Hey, Infant Dubs, what are you doing? Again, I'll give you a couple minutes to discuss your possible answers on that one, but once I post the hint, I'll give you a 1 in 4 shot, but you can only wager up to half of what you've gathered thus far. Jennifer Ann, did your parents have fun the other night? They played with us on Sunday, right? Oh. Good. I'm glad they had fun. We're supposed to be smarter than our parents, right? Learn from all their lessons. What, Bubs? Oh, just a couple more minutes, okay? They're working on the final question. And after we give them the answer, then we'll go OUT, okay? Can't say the actual word because then he'll go crazy and it's not time yet. 1, 2, 3, 4 teams all in. It's about half of you. We're singing? What are singing about? What? Oh, I just saw got a little thumbs up there next to my viewers. Wonder how that works. Is that just because somebody liked our page or this particular stream? Do you know? You don't know? There you go, boy. What? Just a couple minutes. All right, well, it looks like most of us are all in, and I got an okay from the one team that was looking for more time. All right, what is the only U.S. state whose eastern and western borders are both rivers? I'll give you your hint right now. Here it comes. Is it Ohio, Florida, Iowa, or Idaho? Gives you a 1 in 4 shot. Should narrow things down a little bit. Pretty sure Florida is bordered by a gulf and an ocean, no rivers there. Probably not Ohio. That's more the southern border. So down to 50-50. Oh. All right, are we ready for that answer? Is anybody waiting for the hint? Did it help? Stop it, you two. All right, the only U.S. state whose eastern and western borders are both rivers. The answer we were looking for was the state of Iowa. Iowa. Rivers on either side as the border. Oh, sorry about those sad scores, but it's okay as long as you had fun. I hope you did. I did. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Prefer to do it in person, and hopefully we'll be able to do that again someday soon. But in the meantime, you can tune back here on the YouTubes with Kiki and the Cleveland Awesome Trivia live from the living room of Das Gomenschloss. I'll be here again Sunday. Maybe only for another couple of weeks on Sunday nights. I'm considering maybe trying to get back into rookies once that big football game is over. Goman, of course, is at Parma Tavern on Monday nights, and he broadcasts live on the YouTube with his special entertainment-based game. And we do have some live out and about games. I'll actually be out tomorrow night at the Saucy Brew Works in Pinecrest. Check out clevelandawesometrivia.com for all those details on when and where you can find us. And thank you to everybody for playing along tonight. Good to see some awesome sauce in the house. It was kind of like a little Kashmir cricket reunion in here tonight, huh? Soup B has a dad that celebrated 80 recently. My grandpa turned 86 last weekend. Talked to him on Monday. Make sure he knew I was thinking about him. He only lives in Toledo, but I've only seen him like once or twice in the last year. It's ridiculous. Try to call. All right. Again, thanks to everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Hope to see you all again sometime very soon.